sir. Sir, a very good morning. We would like to extend a very warm welcome and a sincere gratitude for you to be a part of this meeting and share your valuable insights and exposure to the Smart India Hackathon Grand Finale Participants 2024.
Live on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Live on YouTube, Abhishek?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going on parallel, sir.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Abhishek. Go ahead.
Right. Hi everyone, a very good morning. I hope I'm audible. A very congratulations for you to making it for the grand finale Smart India Hackathon 2024. Today we have with us our esteemed speaker, MOE's Innovation Director, Shri Yogesh Brahmankar sir. Sir, a very good morning. We would like to extend a very warm welcome and our sincere gratitude for you to be a part of this session and share your valuable insights and exposure for the grand finale participants, Smart India Hackathon 2024, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and thanks, Abhishek, for getting this. How many participants have joined total? YouTube and WebEx, may I please know?
So WebEx, we have reached cross over 1,000 and probably some 4 to 5,000 on YouTube as well, sir. We will be tracking the numbers, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I welcome all the participants, the SIH finale participants and the faculty mentors also for this very first, you can say the welcoming session and the mentoring session on the grand finale, where me, Abhishek, and our innovation officer, Mr. Ankush Prakash Sharma is also there. He's also going to talk to you about do's, don'ts and more details of the finale. While I welcome all the participants, I would like to share a presentation. Abhishek, can you please make me a presenter and where I can share my screen?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah, thanks. So let me go to my presentation. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
So congratulations, all the SIH grand finale participants. You are amongst the 2.4% participants of SIH. And how that ratio comes is we received more than 54,500 ideas and around 1,280 ideas or max to max 1,300 ideas are going to the finale. That's I think is the ratio in SIH, and I think your hard work is something, and your mentors and teachers where you are used to this stage, and you are lucky also to be the part of the finale where. Again, this year we have Honorable Prime Minister as a chief guest for the grand finale on 11 December. Yeah. So once again, I welcome all of you to SI's grand finale. I'm sure all of you have gone through the website while you worked, and there are many guidelines available on website and what is the over SI. As you are already there in the grand finale, I think your ideas are good and you are quite active. But before we go to the do's and don'ts of SIH grand finale, I would like to tell you a little more about SIH finale and overall the brand SIH. how SIH is very, very important. While I ticketed, I can see a lot of messages. Can I request all the students and participants to stop messaging right now? Because you will get answer to your queries. There is a helpline. There will be separate meeting. Also, somebody will take care of answering the queries in the chat box. So I suggest Mr. Lakshay to answer a few queries in the chat box also. So if you stop that, it will not disturb you and me both. Yeah. So it is my humble request to all of you to stop sending the messages here on the WebEx. Yeah. So as you already know that we get problem statements from ministries and the corporates and different government departments across India. It is world's biggest open innovation model where the students and the teachers, they contribute to the problem by providing different ideas and solutions to the problem. And I think you should feel proud to be part of this particular journey. Not only that you are in the finale now, but everyone who participates. It's a very, very interesting experience for all of you. And part of the world's biggest, you can say, innovation festival and world's biggest open innovation platform. So that is SIH. What happens in SIH is, see, ideation, then submission, evaluation, which is already done, then real-time coding, real-time, and then deployment of the solutions in the ministries. And we are very successful in deploying more than 100 solutions across last few years. From different students, and there are maybe more than thousands of internships in different ministries and government departments have been there. I think we have crossed the stage 3 here. That is the process flow for SIH. These are some numbers you should feel proud about, that you are part of this journey. That's why I'm showing 111 startups founded. This is also pretty low number because sometimes we are not able to track the finalists from SIH Finale 2017, 2018, 2019. Still, many of them are actually joining the Alumni portal, which I will show you about details about the Alumni portals also. So many problems are getting solved. You can see around 2887 different challenges are addressed. And the ministry problem statements are about the work of the ministry, their domain. It might be related to e-governance, it might be related to process automation, it might be related to directly their social activity in the field in the country. And that's where I think it is very, very significant and very, very important model where students in different colleges, not only engineering colleges, different colleges at the age of 18, 20, 22, they're getting opportunity to work with the top brains of the country. They're getting an opportunity to maybe create an impact. They're getting an opportunity to ideas. And this is also creating a culture of problem solving and innovation mindset. Yeah. These are some glimpses, and I think this is very important. And that's where the brand SIH actually talks about that Honorable Prime Minister has keen interest in Smart India Hackathon and always grace the occasion on the day one evening. Most of the times we are yet to get Honorable Prime Minister's time, but the date is already there, and that's where the finale is announced. Yeah. And I'm sure the way Honorable Prime Minister interact with the students really love that particular thing. Yeah. Now, few important aspects of grand finale. Coming to the main business of grand finale. What is the structure? So there is a software and hardware edition. Software and hardware are conducted at different locations. So we call them nodal centers. So one nodal center is dedicated to one type of hackathon. If your problem statement belongs to some X ministry, for example, Ministry of Ayush, it's a software hackathon, then your nodal center is declared on the SIS website, and only that particular, those 4 problem statements, the finalists for those problem statements will only be attending that particular location. Yeah. What happens there is software is non-stop 36 hours of hackathon, where all the arrangements are made. You have to come with your laptops and the chargers. That's it, and whatever you require for those 2 days. Excuse me. So there, right from providing you a guidance and some support for local travel, picking you up from the airport or the railway station, is also arranged by the Nodal Center along with MOE's Innovation and AICTE team. Then once you reach there, all the food and logistics arrangements are taken care by the Nodal Center. You are not allowed to go out of the campus for those 2 days. You have to be in the venue, especially only for 2 or 3 hours people go, especially for software hackathon. I'm discussing this, that it's not stop 36 hours. Of course, you can take rest, you can have food. Yes. Hardware hackathon is for 5 days. Of course, there people go to the hostels also to take the rest. And the venues are arranged in such a way that these are very big halls, not auditoriums, not classrooms, where all the finalists, all the teams, if there are 20 teams, 20 teams, if there are 30 teams, 30 teams, because if there are 6 problem statement, you will have 30 teams. Yeah. All the finalists sit in one big hall, in one big location. And accordingly, only we have actually finalized the nodal centers depending on all the facilities, hostel, food arrangements, connectivity. Yeah, the interest from the ministry and the support from the institutes. And everything is provided there. Outside your venue, there will be some arrangement for tea, coffee for all 24 hours, 36 hours, you can say. All other arrangements are taken care as you work there and focus on the hackathon. Evaluators will also be there. So I will come to the evaluation part. The venue arrangements, I'm sure you will require internet also. You'll require charging stations for your laptops. Everything will be actually arranged at the nodal center. You can assume a very big hall like indoor stadium or something, a seminar hall, but a very big hall where everybody sits. You have to actually sit there on one table, all 8 people together. We are assuming 8 because 6 participants, students, and 2 mentors, the faculty mentors. You sit there with your standee and your laptop. Your standee of your idea, your team name will be there. All these guidelines will be coming to you through email also. All the formats will also be coming to you. Yeah, you did not worry about that. Then code of conduct, it's very important that all your colleagues, participants are there to adhere to some rules and regulations of even the centers. And you're not allowed to go out of the center, but at the same time, you have to also follow a standard professionalism, integrity, the ethical behavior, and respect each other, be friendly with each other. This is going to be a lifetime experience for all of you. And that's where the success, your success is our success. And we want all of you to enjoy, have fun while you do the coding, while you work on the solutions. Yeah. Evaluation, the evaluators will be there from the ministries, the respective ministries from which the problem statement has come, and the evaluators will be from there. And then we will have evaluators nominated by Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, and AICTE also. Evaluators are not from any college and institutions to avoid the conflict of interest. So rest assured about that particular aspect of the evaluation. And there is a criteria for evaluation, which is a fixed criteria for SIH finale. They will be there at the venue. They will be amongst you. They will be moving around for all 36 hours for software, for hardware. They will be interacting with you 2 to 3 times so that they do not disturb you in your work also. Yeah. The travel arrangements, the local travel arrangements will also be supported by the nodal centers. I'm sure all of you are aware, we reimburse the amount and there is some maximum upper cap of 2,000 rupees per student. My team will come to the details, okay, of the particular. So that will be provided. You can travel as per your, now nodal centers are also declared at most of the places, 90% of the problem statements, we have declared the nodal centers. So you take care of your own travel. It will be reimbursed to you by the nodal center there itself. That is funded by the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell. And what you have to do is you have to interact with the nodal center head. There will be a WhatsApp group very soon, and the nodal center team from the particular institute will be there. Suppose one of the IITs, your nodal center, you say it can be an IIT Jammu, it can be IIT Hyderabad, IIT Tirupati, whatever. For example, is your nodal center. That team plus our nodal center head, the nominated nodal center head, they will start talking to you first through emails, everything, all the instructions will be sent to you. Then there will be a WhatsApp group, and then you can actually start sharing closer to the date. You can start sharing your travel plans. Accordingly, the center will arrange the things for you there locally. Yeah, that is for the smooth arrival of yours so that you reach there actually on day 0. So what is day 0, day 1 is very important. So the hackathon starts on 11th of December. So that is day 1. and it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and Honorable Vice Chairman AICT and CIO will definitely, of course, there will be Honorable Chairman AICT will also be there, but Honorable CIO will be interacting with you and he will be talking to all the finalists. But you have to reach there on day 0. So 10th of December is day 0, where all of you are supposed to reach the venue, the nodal center, the respective nodal centers before the dinner time or by the dinner time on day 0. That's where you go, take rest, you settle. The nodal center also gets the account of how many students have come. All the finalists are there. You can see the setup also, and there will be briefing given by the nodal center head and the respective institute's leadership about the overall process for next 5 days in case of hardware or next 2 days in case of software. And then you proceed to hostels, and then next day morning 7 o'clock you arrive. So these are few, I can say, brief details about the hackathon. I also must share a couple of things with you that as SIH itself has become a brand now, we already have a platform for MIC alumni now. We started with actually a platform for SIH alumni. Now we call it MIC alumni, and it's the only government department you can say where we have an alumni network, and more than 6,000, nowadays I think 7,000 people are there on platform, and there we can track how many of them are actually having startups. And there is a lot of dynamic interaction happen amongst themselves also. Yeah, a lot of other different schemes, opportunities are also displayed on the platform and communicated to the participants. So you will be part of this after the finale. Yeah, and I think these are the things which I wanted to share briefly with all of you about the rules of the game. Details my team members will definitely share. But one thing assured from our side is that all the arrangements at the venues so that you work on your problem statements and you develop your good final solutions are completely arranged, organized. As we speak, half of my team member actually are on tour for making sure that these arrangements are actually there in the respective institutes. And that's why you will not see Mr. Sarim Moin, who is the lead for Smart India Hackathon here. Otherwise, actually, Sarim was also supposed to come and talk to all of you along with Ankush. Yeah. So he's also actually on tour for ensuring this. So that arrangements, your food arrangements, your travel that is taken care, you focus on your solution. One thing we expect from you is that decent demeanor and follow the rules of the game, follow the rules and what you can say, the guidelines given at the nodal centers, because all the nodal centers are very good, reputed higher education institutes like yours. Yeah, they have their own, maybe you can say the challenges. They have their own rules. They are there for all of us. They are going to provide all the facilities, and everything is ensured by us. So there are multiple visits happening before the finale also starts. We have multiple officers also deployed there. What we will expect from you is you focus on developing your solutions, maintain the discipline, and take it ahead and enjoy the hackathon, which is the biggest innovation festival. Yeah. So I think this is what I wanted to share this morning as a first interaction with all the what you can say teams of the SIH Grand Finale 2024. And with this, I will hand it over back to Mr. Abhishek Dangi to take it ahead, where the team can talk to you more about maybe do's and don'ts, and we can actually answer a few queries also. One thing that all the queries which are coming to chat box might not be answered, but you will, in briefly, you will, I think, get answer to all your queries when they proceed with do's and don'ts. Yeah, Abhishek, over to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks.
Sure, sir.
Abhishek, you are muted.
So thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for sharing your valuable insights and exposure to the grand finale students of 2024. So be sharing some of the do's and don'ts for all the grand finale participants, which will be shared by our innovation officer, Ankush Prakash Sharma. Over to you, sir.
Hello everyone. Yes. Abhishek, please increase your voice. So hello everyone. So congratulations for getting selection for this prestigious event, and already most of the important points already discussed by our honorable director Yogesh Brahmankar sir. So I will also try to discuss some common things which you need to take care about during your stay at the hackathon venue. Like maybe many of them also joined our previous editions of hackathon, and you should aware that you need to carry your original uh, I-card of your college, and along with the government affiliated I-card. Maybe it can be voter card, and Aadhaar card extra. Along with that, you need to take the consent letter from your head of the institute, in which all the team members' names should be written, along with the team mentors and all team members. One thing I want to tell you that, as we already discussed, that minimum 6 participation should be there. Okay, mentor should be there, preferably it should be there, but if they are not there, then it will be okay. But at least 6 participants along with the one female member. We already shared this information many times during emails, our earlier session also. And every member should carry their own laptop for the all hackathon, because we have already arranged the table chair kind of setup, and you will be provided some plug points, Wi-Fi connection, and one LAN connection also. So all team members should carry their own laptops. And you know this, in the December, our hackathon center is in the northern part or middle part of India. So there will be winter season. So you have to arrange your clothes accordingly, so that in middle of the hackathon, you not lose your energy by getting sick. And you will be provided the separate hostels for boys and girls, and you need to maintain the guidelines according to the institute, because many guidelines depend on the institute also. Though we know that during the hackathon, most of the students will be at the venue only, and few of the students will take rest, which will win the adjoining restrooms will be provided along with the bean bags and batteries extra. But we have also arranged the hostel facility. So few of the team members also can leave the main hackathon venue, but not all the team, because table should be occupied at all the time during the hackathon. Few members may leave, but it should not happen that all members at a certain go for the lunch or go for the breakfast, take rest at the same time. This is not permissible, and team can be disqualified for that. And they need to carry their basic toiletries like towels, napkins, shaving kits, water bottles, and all the things, so that you can comfortably stay there at the place and maintain the hygiene. And you should also join the Telegram group for the quick communication. And a separate communication channel will be created by the nodal center also for the better communication within the campus. You need to also bring some medical. You should prepare your small handy medical kit, in which you can say some PCM tablets or something basic medicine which is necessary. So although there will be one medical officer at each nodal centers, but you need to carry a basic medicine, so that if any in view of emergency, you can take the medicine. But take care, you should not be allergic to that medicine. And during the stay, you can be provided with the sharing hostel, some guest house also. So there may be attached bathroom, toilets, or there may not. So you have to adjust accordingly. So though no special demand for separate room or individual room will be entertained. So we discourage any kind of special request from the student there, because you have to adhere with the students campus guidelines and the accommodation provided by the host institute. Though it will be clean anything, and if you have any cleanliness issue, you can definitely tell the student volunteer which will be assigned there, and you will be provided every contact numbers of transportation in charge and other for the medical emergency, who should you contact. Everything will be provided in due advance to each team according to each center, and there will be one nodal center head from the ministry side and one nodal spoke which will be from the institute side. So they are the main authority for this program at the respective institute. but they may be contacted in case of emergency. Otherwise, because you will be provided the whole list of coordinator, faculty coordinator, student coordinator, to which you can directly contact them without any restrictions. So during the hackathon, you will be also provided the agenda, all the events, and because in this program, Honorable PM is also involved, and many dignitaries of national repute will be involved. You should be there in the due time during the inauguration. There should be not the case that auditorium or their hackathon venue should be vacant. So you should take your breakfast in due time, and you should occupy your seats, and you should not talk to each other during the inauguration time. That is necessary. And you should maintain the decorum of the program during all the duration 24 hours. Okay. And one more thing, no one is allowed to leave the campus once the hackathon start. Okay. Or in case of emergency, the due emergency, on the consent of nodal center head, only you can permit you to leave the campus on the special case only, like some medical case or something which is not in our hands, something like that. If some emergency arrives, you need to take consent from your head of institute. After that, you have to show that consent to our nodal center head. Then you may be permitted to leave the campus on the special circumstances. And regarding the travel, as we already told that we will provide the reimbursement for the train sleeper class and or equivalent price. Suppose if any person like books the flight ticket or something like that, the maximum limit will be the 2000 only. That will also compare from the sleeper class of the train. Okay, you can choose any mode of travel, but the reimbursement is maximum 2000. That will be also compared with the sleeper class fare with the respective center from your like travel mode of place of travel to the hackathon venue. So both way including, you will get maximum 2000 rupees. But you need to submit there the proof of their booking ticket, like tickets or something like that. Or in case of flight tickets, your boarding pass. But maximum limit is 2000 only at all cases. Or there are some don'ts. So I already discussed about what you need to do, but what you not need to do. So one thing I already discussed, you have not to leave the campus at any cost without any permission or without any emergency. Or you should not damage the property of the host institute, because in some last edition, most of the students follow or adhere to the guidelines, but some institutes, some miscreants students, some like tear the bed sheet or something, they break down some furniture extra. So you don't need to do this thing, because this damages the reputation of your institute also, and ministry's reputation also on the state. Any uncivilized behavior is discouraged, and if you have done anything, so your team will be disqualified, and you will be sent back to your institute directly. No alcohol, smoking of drugs is permitted. So you need to take care, because sometimes students do this kind of naughty things at the campus, but this is not permitted at all costs. No smoking, no alcohol, or anything. Or you need to take care that the institute internet should be used for the hackathon purpose of searching only. Any others miscarriage activity or like seeing pornography is strictly prohibited. If anything do this kind of activity, action will be taken according to IT Act of Indian Penal Law. And for the you don't need to pay for accommodation, because ministry already arranged for such things, and for the institute provided with Guardian Aid. But you need to cooperate with the institute for any problem, something like that. You definitely can come to us through email or some volunteer, something like that. But you need to take care of your food, because for the hackathon we will provide you the food at the 3 times, 2 times snacks, and the tea and snacks on the round table will be provided on the table only. So you should avoid the taking some spicy foods, so that your health will not deteriorate at the moment. So thank you very much. So anything, if you want to say something, you can mark in the chat if possible. We will definitely want to discuss those things, but already maximum things we already shared through email, and we already sent the one letter from the chairman to postponing the exam of the student to the head of the institute or university vice chancellors. So I think most of the thing we already covered. Anything, Lakshya, if you have anything to you to capture in the YouTube, please let us know. Otherwise, we can complete this session.
Sir, some participants are asking like if they travel by any other mode of transport, they'll be will they be getting reimbursed only the train? I guess sir has already answered that. Yes,
Yes.
they'll be only reimbursed based on the third day.
Yes.
Telegram.
As I already told that
Yes, sir.
maximum reimbursement amount is 2,000 only. That is only the equivalent to the sleeper class. That fare will be calculated from the place of travel to the host institute, both sides. But they need to submit the proof of travel, like tickets and all.
Some others are asking like, should we bring our PCs? Yes, you should definitely bring your PCs. And one more question, I can see that T-shirts and standee. Yeah, we'll share.
For the t-shirt part,
The
you
you
definitely
should
can
prepare
print
your
your
standee.
t-shirts. Okay, you can prepare, but the logo of SIS should be prominent there. Any other question?
Sir, is the reimbursement allowance is on the travel reimbursement allowance is only for sleeper class, or is it for AC class as well?
Sleeper class, equivalent to sleeper class.
No, but what if we come from in this AC class, but we can get reimbursed the money equivalent to
Money
sleeper
will be
class?
reimbursed, like money reimbursement will be calculated for the fare of sleeper class only.
Okay,
You can definitely
understood.
travel at any class, okay? But our calculation of the reimbursement is based on the sleeper class train fare.
Understood, sir.
So a few questions more. Like they are asking when the TBD centers will be
TBD
announced.
center will be declared like soon, within 2-3 days.
Sir is asking about accommodation and stay because some are staying for 13th and 14th. So they're asking well till when they can get the accommodation. As they are not able to they are not able to book the tickets of the train of the exact same date.
So in the rare cases, because you need to reach the institute like 1 day before, because attendance and registration will be the 1 day before only. But because for the institute which have the guest house, they definitely can arrange the stay for some time, like maybe you reach the morning or day before. But some institute also arranging the hotels. In that case, it will be very difficult if you reach early. So if the train is not available and you are booking your tickets according to availability, then you need to take care of your stay by your end, because that is not in our hand. But you can definitely make the request to the institute, and if your institute is able to provide, then well and good. If it is not, then you need to take care of the additional stay on the expenditure of your own.
Next question is how many times are allowed? So like, whether our parents will get the stay? No, your parents will not get the accommodation.
Like accommodation to all team members, including team mentors, it will be provided by the host institute only, up to 2. Okay, so no need to stay outside, because whole team need to stay inside the campus only, and student will be responsible for arranging their stay. But up to 2, which they mentioned in their consent letter and the part of the team. No additional member or parent will be allowed to stay.
I guess most of the questions are regarding about the travel reimbursement. As sir has already cleared, whether you come by any means of transport, by train, flight, by your car or cab, you'll get the reimburse only on the basis of sleeper class fare. And
Any more question, Lakshit?
so mostly are regarding that about the travel reimbursement, like 2000 for
that thing we already
it's
declared.
2000 per participant. Some students are asking like 2,000 rupees will be of per team or only per party? It will be of per participant.
Okay, 2,000 rupees per person, per participant.
And mentors
Each
will also
participant
get
plus 2
reimbursed.
mentors. And one team member should be girl. That's the
So they are asking
typical
like,
number. Both the way. Both the way. Student participation is mandatory and the mentor participation is up to the institute.
one way or
Both the way, including the 2,000 to and fro. It's include 2,000 rupees, including the maximum amount they get per person. 2,000 rupees per person to and fro. Not like 2,000 for it's not 4,000 like one for one side and other one two. It is not multiplied. Both way it is including 2,000 rupees only maximum.
sir, some are asking, is there a way to so that they can change one team member?
For that thing, we will provide them this on specific form, maybe in the portal or something. We will definitely going to intimate them soon. So there they can change the member. Also, they need to provide the new consent letter where the new member should be written. Okay. The more information in this regard, we will mail you within like 1 to 2 days.
Yes. Hardware components in hardware edition, like what we can think that they should bring from their own end.
Okay. So for the time being, tentatively, the budget for the hardware component is maximum 20,000 rupees per team. Okay. So students should provide the bill of material in which they will write what component they need. Okay. So there will be two cases. One case, the whole component is like procured by the host institute based on their demand up to 20,000 rupees. Second case, all the component is like purchased by the team itself up to 20,000 rupees or more, but they will get the reimbursement for the 20,000 or less. The more guidelines in this regard we will share with the team soon. That what is that limit that up to that like rupees they can buy themselves or other one remain to institute, but maximum limited 20,000 rupees. Okay, so what they can do ideally, some like small components, something like that, that is very specific, they can buy themselves, but they have to be come with bills like authorized bills. GST bills is preferable because other bills some can be fake or something like that. We need the verified bills. Most preferably the GST bills. Okay, and some component based on the submitting bill of material will be procured by the host institute. The maximum will be 20,000, including the components bought by the student team plus component bought by the host institute, combining 20,000 rupees. They can also like buy the more than the 20,000, but our responsibility or our approved limit is 20,000 rupees only. The student should take care of that. And more guidelines in this regard. What is the exact limit? We will definitely share these things soon. But 20,000 is the tentative amount. Lakshay, any more question?
Hello, I'm audible?
Lakshay, can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. So a very important question by a girl team's member. Like if the team reaches at the nodal center during the night, so will they be getting the accommodation at the night? I guess sir has already answered that. Yes, we'll be getting the accommodations. And some are saying there are no direct trains from or travel from their host institute to their location. So the fare will be calculated accordingly. And The teams are asking about the mentoring sessions, like when the mentoring session will start and how much, like when who will be taking the sessions.
So there will be two kind of session. One is the technical session, one is the general session. The general session we already scheduled, and mostly you got these details on your email or something and Telegram group. Just today is the like first session in this series. Another series on IPR designing thinking will be there also. But the technical session, I think you are asking about the problem statement session, will be taken by the respective ministry. So for that, we are contacting respective ministry and we are waiting for their schedule. As soon as we get their schedule, we will definitely going to share, and there will be respective training from the respective ministries form.
So, some are asking like, what if they don't have a mentor? If you don't have a mentor, that it's fine. It's totally up to you to have a mentor or not. And some are asking like, what will be the qualifications of the mentor? Usually, we suggest the mentor should be a person who is well coordinated with the team and have a proper knowledge about the problem statement and the technology that you are working on.
One more thing, students should
Yes,
avoid
sir.
inviting their friends as a mentor, because from few last edition we like felt that some student teams for the fun purpose invite their friend as a mentor, but they are of not use. So please avoid such kind of practice. You should like arrange that mentor, maybe their faculty or industrial person which have the definite amount of experience, specific skill set which can help during the hackathon. Okay, otherwise like taking your parents or friends as a mentor will not be allowed, please.
So some are asking like how many team members should be there at the venue. Like we have already
Six
told
person,
everyone
six
that
person.
whole of the team should be there
In
during
the
the
case
grand
if
finale
some
along with the
person
mentor.
is not coming, you need to change that member immediately, and you should change the consent line according to that. Otherwise, because six is the limit we already set. Mentor is like optional, but participation from the whole team is necessary.
So many participants are asking about the stay and accommodation till from when to when they'll get the accommodation. Sir, you have already cleared that, but I guess can you please repeat it because most of the participants have the same question. And one more thing about the t-shirts and the standard part as well.
So for the standee, you can bring your own standee. Okay, the standard standee size like 6x3 feet is the standard one, but we did not define any limit or design template from us. It's depend on you. In case if we have any template, we're definitely going to share, but we are giving you the like independent, like how you can design your standee or something like it's up to you. And the for t-shirt part is if you want to design your t-shirt and you need to wear the whole team as a single t-shirt, you can definitely wear, but logo of SI should be there. Okay, and for the stay part, one day before the event, you can come. You will be provided with the dinner, something like that. Ration will be there, and one day after the event, the next morning after breakfast, you should leave idle. Like I think we have already covered most of the questions.
Nice, I guess.
So
So
for the
now
more
the
query,
question, the same question are getting repeated that you have
yes,
just
yes,
answered.
yes. For other query, they can reach out through Telegram and through email. We definitely get back to you with more answers and with more specific answers. Okay.
Thank you, Ankush sir, for sharing such valuable insights. Also, we have organized a special lineup for exclusive proficiency training sessions for different weeks in the coming weeks. Probably you will get huge exposure under different categories such as cloud management essentials, Azure, AWS, also on design thinking. We have shared the lineup for week one on your email. Request you to kindly join all these sessions via WebEx and YouTube links provided. We'll also be sharing the lineup for the week two at the earliest. Thank you all for attending this session. Special thanks to our Innovation Director, Shri Yogesh Brahmankar sir, and our IT team, Lakshay, for being a part of this session. Also, Mr. Amit Kaushal, who has been handling all the IT part from our side, be it on WebEx and YouTube. Thank you all. We would like to conclude this session. Also request you to kindly join the following sessions. Thank you.